1979 Ford Fairmont. If you've been on the internet and social media the last 10-15 years, you've probably seen this car. I did not build it. I bought it around 2015. I think it had been through 3 or 4 guys before then. It came to me fuel injected with a C4. I upgraded the alternator, the air conditioning, and the transmission while I had it. We used it for burger runs, things like that, car shows. The boys did most of the work, upgrading to R134 properly, getting rid of all the old antiquated Fox Body stuff. It had an old B&M shifter in it. Well, I say old, it was newer. I liked more traditional Ford parts in my cars. And the wood grain, the car is a woody, and it just screamed, get this ugly B&M shifter out of it. And, well, the Ford shifter, you might argue that it's not as good looking, but it is wood grain around it. Look at the trim and things on this car. I mean, it just really stands out that this car would be hard to reproduce today, almost cost prohibitive. It did feature some original saline wheels, which was interesting. If you know about those wheels, the offset is very important to those. There's some undercarriage shots, very clean car, 8.8 rear disc brake. And here we have coming up some what I call glamour shots. This was on Snow Lake Shores, Mississippi. There's Jordan's 86 Mustang GT in front. And we're just out doing some things on a fall afternoon. So I sold this car to a guy that's in Texas, Michael, and you'll see some things coming up about him shortly. Dennis Collins of YouTube had bought his collection in his family, and then this car, the Fairmont, was something he wanted because it's what they had in school. So when Dennis bought his collection out, and there's Dennis Collins, and you can see in the featured videos coming up on Dennis's YouTube channel. Michael bought the car from me, and he took it to some car shows and things like that, and really enjoyed it. Got a little footage coming up of the 79 Fairmont wagon driving it, displaying the air conditioning, how it cooled, maybe hear how it sounds. Did a walk around, showed the quality of the paint. It would be very difficult to produce that car today. Even then, what would it, man, it would cost way up there to duplicate that car. You'd never get your money back out of it. In fact, I'm sure some people lost money on it. Okay, y'all. It's Thursday, June 21st, 2018. Gonna do a quick little video of my progress. Car is a little dusty, but I want to show you the quality of the paint. You see those pine needles up there, or I should say cedar. That's a cedar tree. Okay, if your paint job doesn't reflect the sticks like that, even when dusty, you know, look at your power lines. Okay, you see your power lines above there? Let's see if I can get those. I know I can see them. There they are. You see those power lines? How crisp those are? Okay. If I move the camera back, you don't see a lot of orange peel. Go try that on your new 2018 F-150. You know, it should look something like that. You see that reflection there? You see that car right there sitting next to it? Okay. I promise you, your F-150, your $70,000, $50,000, $40,000 pickup will not look this good. Go out to your F-150, all right, and go down, and you see a couple of little waves in this body. Okay, you're talking about a 40-year-old car here. Okay, your F-150, your 2018, your 2015. Let's just stick with 2017s and 18s. Go out there and do this right here. Run your eyeball down your F-150 and see, does it not wave at you like this? It's a very friendly truck. Okay, that's what all my friends say, and I'm a Ford guy. Now this is glass, don't get me wrong, but you see how you can see a Ford Explorer sitting over there, right? That's the town law. They just park it there to deter speeders. You should be able to read in your paint job, you know, police. So here I'm about to show you the hood of this Fairmont. Look how clean that video is from just the dusty hood. Guys, I've got a 2018 F-250, and I've been around lots of new trucks. It would just be a blob. You could tell it was a vehicle over there, but you're not going to read police on it, and you're probably not going to be able to read from the Ford emblem on that vehicle. So what we've got here is, I've gone in and we've capped this off. We've got a Kia Sorento radiator. on here, support for the fan. Does really well. Cools the car really well. Got one out here for the air conditioner. A couple weeks ago we did get the lines connected. Did a little cleanup with the wiring when I got the car. It had some issues. I'm not going to beat anybody up over a NeoFi conversion they didn't know how to do, but there were some issues. The hot start wire wasn't hooked up, a couple of other things. So trying to get it to look like this. Same. I made this bracket. This car here will bring you down to cruising around 38 to 45 degrees out the vent with the air on. This one will do roughly the same. I may take it for a test drive here shortly, just kind of show you. But the car overall, for a 79 model car, looks great. You know, when you transition from the glass to the paint, you know, if you just walked around the car, and you have to really get up to see how shiny it is. You know, when you can start to see coloring in your leaves in the reflection, you know you've got a good quality paint job. And I bought this car this way. Yeah, I did the chip in this car. That's the way it starts. Right now where are we at here? It's already got it down to 70. Just in a couple seconds to running there. What is it out here today? Let's see. What we got here? 85. Alright. Right now that little radiator's on. The other one will come on when the engine warms up. Let's see what it is sitting here idling now. About 60. 66. 64, 63, 62, 61, 60. Let's see what should be going down the road. The AOD has a little bit of a shift kit to it. I can tell we're already in the 50s just by looking at it, but I'll hold a infrared over on it so you can see. Yeah, it looks like we're pulling between 40 and 50 already, just out of the little gauge. About like a Mustang. I'll turn her around right here. Let's see what we got at the vent right now. 43, 42, 40, Yeah. Okay. So guys, the main reason I'm showing you that is this car has the proper condenser on it. Without it, when you come to a stop, it'll start increasing. You'll be 85, 90 degrees out there, and before you know it, you're blowing 70, 75, 80 out of the vent. You can actually blow a line because the R134 molecule is smaller than the R12. It needs a smaller tube. So the newer condensers have smaller tubes. It has more tubes. So you HVAC guys out there probably already know this, where the car guys don't. I didn't know it until about 12 years ago. I talked to a HVAC guy and told me the difference. I used to put a 94, 95 Mustang condenser that were larger. You could do a little slight fab work, but you could get them in the car. Now I use, the aftermarket is producing the correct condenser for these cars. Let's see where we are now. 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. It'll level off probably around 35. Okay, I just want to make a believer out of you guys. See, if I go over here to the dash, it's showing 53. Alright, if I go to the seat, it's 59. If I go to the ground out here, I'm showing 70 on the ground, but I'm showing 76 across. Let's see. Let's get it a little accurate here. Let's just make it entirely accurate. Let's see what the outside. Yeah, the outside of the car is showing 80 right here. Okay. This car has been sitting here. Let's see what it's showing. 77 in the shade. What's the sunlight got on it? Yeah, there it goes. 80 in the sunlight. So, yeah, you hear the air conditioner equalizing in there, a little bit of a hiss. That's normal. So, but I want to show you, when you paint a car, okay, you got to pull the chrome off, guys. You can't have tape lines on your paint job. If you wanted a Woody, there it is. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes. Okay. And it has an 8.8. It has beefy lower control arms, aluminum drive shaft. The bumpers are aluminum. It's been dyno matted all the way through. I'll show you that. Yep, must be evidence of going to a car show there. It's been dynamatted all the way through. All the way through the whole car. I've had the carpet back, rewired this box in, my boys did. Every panel in the car, the top and everything's been dynamatted. So, lots of things there. Custom aftermarket gauges. Right. So, there you have it, guys. If you're looking for a Fairmont wagon, you couldn't look for a nicer one, probably. Especially if you want a Woody package. You know. We did put new seat covers on it. They don't match. It's best I could come up with. I do have the bench seat that was in it that matches. It's sitting in the barn, in an enclosed container right now. The goal is to have these front seats match the rear, or vice versa, I should say. We almost do have a match with this pattern. It's not far off. It's just not having the proper grooves in it. So, you know, in this channel, it's not just Fox Body Mustangs. It is trucks. Some of those I've done. We're going to drift back into maybe some other makes and models. And you see gold is still sitting here. It is 2026. we just kept her. It's just hard to get rid of a great running little fox. Give me a like, share, and subscribe. Give me some comments, what you like best, what you would like to see. This is Still Rolling with Patrick.